Hello, everyone, and welcome to Starstruck Showcase. Today, I'm so excited to have Nikki on. She is a hairstylist based out of Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I'll let her tell a little bit of her story. But she is located in Urban-esque Salon, and we got the opportunity to meet pretty recently, I would say, not too long ago, and really hit it off and just have a lot of the same passions. So we're going to be talking a little bit today about networking, and we'll kind of see where the conversation goes, but I know it's going to be awesome content for you guys. But I will let you, Nikki, introduce yourself and kind of your story and where you started being in California and, kind of your journey throughout, the years. You've been in the industry for almost 16 years.
Yeah.
Awesome. So
imagine that.
A lot of stories, I'm sure, from that. And so, but I'll pass it over to you and just kind of let you share, where you are now, where you came from, and
okay.
Let's hear that.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm so happy to even just be doing something and then being able to give back to our industry and the community, just even with just like a YouTube video, being stuck inside right now. So
yeah.
Like she said, I am originally from California, the Bay Area. So San Francisco Bay Area, kind of around that, not exactly in San Francisco, but I started my career almost 16 years ago. It's just crazy to even think that 16 years I've been doing this. But I had a really good, probably, let's see, I just moved here about a year and a half ago to Wisconsin, and we moved because my husband's kids live out here. So, sacrifice for the greater good. And I shouldn't say sacrifice, like Wisconsin's not a horrible place to live. It was an adjustment with the winters, because I never experienced winter ever like that, at least. So I've been, I started out doing, assisting in probably a 15 chair salon, and it was probably one of the most popular salons in that area that I was in. And I had amazing education opportunities where I was doing like hair shows and my going to lots of classes and like week-long classes in Santa Monica and Long Beach, and doing like intensive color, intensive cuts. So it was really cool to just like when I first started, just to get like in there and get some really good education forward to behind the chair. Because when you're in beauty school, you learn how to pass state board, basically. You know how to use a curling iron, you know how to like apply color, but you learn to pass state board. So it was really awesome to have that opportunity. And where that took me was really nice to have a boss that like supported me so much that I was able to push me and propel me through my career for the next even 16 years now. So I specialize in cuts with color, precision cutting and diva cuts, or cutting naturally curly hair. But I also love to do color, and I do extensions as well here and there. So, but cutting is my jam for sure.
Yeah. And I love this because I, of course, cut hair, and I like doing it, but it's not where my passion lies. So I love that that's why I love meeting other people in the industry. And I'm so I don't really believe in competition. I think there's enough clients and work to go around. And that's why I love teaming up with other industry professionals, definitely in my area, because it's
absolutely,
there's certain, cuts and colors and whatever that I'm like, I don't know if this is something that I would be the best at, but I know a girl who's got to.
Yeah, no, seriously.
And that way. And I think something that, I really like that you covered too is the education component of your background. And I think that's what has made you, one of the keys that's made you so successful. And I think that's where a lot of people right out of beauty school kind of fall off, is because they don't have that support system and that education behind them. So it's really cool to see, you even being out of state, out of Wisconsin, and I don't know where this video will all get to, but, being in multiple different states and being able to have that education and wanting to do it too, I think is a big thing with that. But is there any pieces, I know we didn't really talk about this prior to, but any pieces of education you that really stuck out to you, or that you got certified in, that you really
my education was through Tony and Guy, and they're really into cuts. And so I mean, they have color, and they have amazing colorists on the team too, but the classes I went to were like back to basics was what it's called. And so they like slap your hand, like if you just lift the hair like a little bit too high. It's pretty an intense class. And I feel like that kind of helped me find my love for cutting. As much as I love color, don't get me wrong, but like cutting for me is just like, it gives me life. It's like, so, and just being able to see the shape and like work on the shape of the head or on geometry. And so I would say like Toni and Guy has probably been like my biggest influence. I'm not affiliated with them anymore, but I totally support their education that they give. It's awesome.
That's awesome. And I think too, it's always hard finding, I mean, just in general, not just in our industry, but finding education, continuing education that is worthwhile and that we really love too. So it's nice to hear
yes,
for the
absolutely.
beauty professionals where to go and what to do. And it's funny you brought that up because I felt like a lot of my education, I did do a lot in the beginning, and my boss actually is like precision cuts. She loves cutting, and I'm like the coloring and more special occasion side of things. But I really have gone off, with Starstruck Artistry, and it took off with the special occasion hair and makeup and updos and that type of hair work. And when I look back at my education, a lot of it has been in that realm. I did a course that was all styling and like session
there you
styling.
go.
That.
Yeah.
And it's funny now, and I never realized that till you just said that. Like going back and looking into
that's interesting to think that has a correlation.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah. So for everybody, it's like, no matter what you're doing, looking back to see where you got, why you are where you are and how you got there is so
right.
important.
We all have a journey, and it's really cool, like to see other people's and where they come from. Like that's super cool. That's even where like you look through your education, you're like, oh, that's some of my influence. That's a lot of my influence, so that's really cool. Awesome. I love that.
Yeah. And that's awesome. So another thing I wanted to, touch on, and why I think what brought us to, today to be able to meet this way is the networking, component of the industry in general, but just in general, how it is so important. And for me, I am so, like I was saying, I don't believe in competition, and I love meeting other people, and I love learning, like you said, from other people and what they're doing, what they're implementing, how we can work off each other. And that's what I love this series, being able to work with other local businesses, local beauty professionals, whatever that looks like, and have them be able to share their stories and really giving them a place to network. So what really, I know we met through, just networking within our industry, but what would be like key things and why you feel networking is such a key point in our industry, but in any industry for that matter?
Well, at the end of the day, networking is people meeting people through people, like it's not just, yes, there's networking and like social media and stuff, but at the end of the day, like when it comes down to it, it's people meeting through people. And I think especially in our industry, that's all we do. Like we're technically non-essential right now because, like we are with people, like that's what we do. So whether we're networking with clients or not, it's not like we don't network necessarily with clients, but like our job is people. So I think that's something that's why it's like there's that correlation between that. And I think also so in that case, sorry, let me rewind a little bit. So like with people, it's like you got to think about people. You can think about positions people are in, you can think about products, but at the end of the day, come back to think people. So who can we connect with,
Yes, I love that. And I think that's why we had such a good connection, because we're both on the same page about that as well.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and just having that, and I think in general, when it comes to even like building friendships and networking outside of work, being able to have that time with our friends and family and help them and lift each other up, which is a huge part I want to go into. It's like how, and definitely during this time, there's so much happening in the world. There's so many different things going on. And it's so important, I think, and right now definitely to take a step back and really think about like, what can we do for other people? What can we do to lift them up? What can we
yeah,
do for them?
yeah,
And I'm talking about like friends and family. Like, could we write a note to them? Could we reach out and call? Like
simple.
all these different things. And I love that. And that's what I think when we really dig deep into networking, it's not just passing a referral. It's not just, getting a sale. It's about how can we better serve that person,
Yep.
and in what capacity, what does that look like? And so I love that. And I know I love your haircut right now, and I know you did it yourself.
I did.
So all these crazy memes and all these crazy things of all these people cutting their own hair, but you actually did it.
Yeah, quarantine life.
I love it. So if you need to go check out her, I think it was on Instagram, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's on my Instagram. It's nikki.b.stylin with no G at the end of stylin. Nikki B stylin.
Yeah.
And definitely I've been thinking about doing it for a long time, and I was almost going to do it with like around the same time in the salon anyways. I was thinking about it, and I was trying to have one of my coworkers, I was kind of like going on a doll head and kind of making sure, like showing them how I wanted it done and stuff. And then the day I was like, well, I'm stuck at home. I got clippers. I'm bored. And I don't recommend anybody trying this at home. I am a professional, a licensed professional. I
don't even know that I would be able to do that on myself.
It's not easy. It like halfway through, there was a little bit of like, what did I just do? But I just kept pushing through it. And here we are.
How long was I know you were talking about, how long was the process of it?
Well, it probably because I colored it as well. Like I colored the top. So it probably took me like almost half the day, just like with recording it and stuff as well. And like making sure, cause I'm not letting it sit under heat. I literally was just doing it at home. So it was kitchen beautician status. So crazy. But I want to go back to your point about it, like giving to people and stuff. And I think that's a really, really good point, going back to networking, because networking is really about giving. Like in a sense of like, okay, there's people and then there's giving. And I know that some people might not think of it as giving. You might think of it like, let me meet you so you can give to me. But networking, like if you're going to meet someone, it's about like, hey, what can I provide for you without expecting anything in return? Because when you don't expect something in return, it's like you're literally giving to the community of the industry. You're giving to whatever community of work you're in, I think too. And what goes around comes around as well. And I think that's something that if we can like do a little shifting in our paradigm or our thinking of, oh, what can they give to me? What can I get? Instead, like thinking, what can I give to this community? What can I give to this person or this business, or what can I give them? Like, even if it's just like, hey, I just want to let you know I'm around the corner. I'm a self-employed myself. Here's a little coffee mug, or whatever. Even it's just hey, I just want to let you know I'm here, and I want to let you know that I see you too, and I like lift you up as support you as a business owner, and just like, because someone did that to me, I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's so sweet, you thinking of me, and it's not, and I really think it's important to not to give to get. And so giving, especially in these times, but when you want to bring it back to networking, like giving is super important.
Yes, I love that. And I love giving not to get. I love that. And I think just as like right now too, like you were saying with small, it doesn't even have to be small businesses, business owners. But if you can support I think as a consumer, we don't understand how impactful what we do and what we offer is. Buying, like a big thing, let's just talk about hair products, for example, right? So like how big of an impact that you, by just shifting your buying habit over to that salon or spa to buy that shampoo and conditioner, you just made a huge impact.
Yeah, absolutely.
You, as a consumer, it's not a big impact for you, right? Like it's just, you're going to buy that anyway. So why not shift it over to a local small business or a business owner, whatever that looks like.
Right.
Talk about that all day long, because my boyfriend and I own a product brokerage business, and it's like we can offer so much, and it's just a matter of shifting the buying habit over to You know, so it's just like, but you do not understand as one person, as a consumer, how big of an impact you can make. And during these times, it is so crucial. And as you listen to this, this will probably come out after we record in the next couple of weeks, but how much, you know, buying dinner at that local restaurant, or instead of a training, or, you know, buying your shampoo conditioner, whatever that is, how huge that is. And I think we do all this networking in between each other, and with what I'm trying to spread is being in the same industry but still networking is huge.
Right.
Like, how can we best help these? And you guys, it's like what we're looking at too is I'm looking at with me and my boyfriend, how can we get back to our clients? Because, you know, if you've worked with us in the past, you know, 3 to 6 months, you are able to keep us going. And that's so huge.
Right. Like product sales for us, like really are impactful, even if it's just like one person, you know, if every one person comes in and gets like a shampoo or conditioner or styling products. And, you know, and it guarantees, like for a consumer, for customers, for guests, it guarantees the products, you know, like you can buy things in the store. They say they're professional. A lot of times they're diverted, which is a nasty word in our industry, where it could be old, watered down. Like I've seen products on the shelf that are discontinued. Like, and I'm like, how are they on the shelf right now in this store? Like, it's crazy. And so as much as it gives to us, it still gives to the consumer, because you're guaranteeing the product is a quality product as well. So super important.
And going back, I mean, to what you're saying is like giving, not getting. Like we know that if we recommend, I mean, for me personally, and I know I can probably speak for you on this, but when we recommend something, we know it's going to be beneficial for you. We're just not going to recommend something that, you know,
just so you can have a product. Yeah.
That's the thing that definitely when it comes to hair and makeup is, for me, if you're just going to put it, you know, take it home and throw it under your sink and never use it, that's not beneficial for either of us. So you're getting that professionalism, professional recommendation, and the quality of the product is going to be there because you know what it is. Buying from
Yes, no, it's so true.
Like fun around, you know, on our topic, but I love, you know, where that went, and that, you know, that importance of, and we could talk all day long about diversion.
Oh man, don't get us started.
Topics, and one of my favorite things, and why, you know, I've chosen to partner with some of the lines I have because of that.
Right.
But yeah, I love that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Do you have any other quick or anything?
You know, I think that you really, I think
any self-care tips and tricks during this time.
Oh, do I have any self-care tricks?
So not cutting your own hair, but
don't do what I do. Don't follow my lead, except for like I feel like if I get ready, I'm getting ready just so I don't feel like I'm a bum, because I literally will be in my sweatpants and like all day, and then my hair will literally be sticking up like this when I wake up in the morning, you know. So it's definitely, I can look a hot mess sometimes, but I feel like my little trick right now is I have the magnet lashes on right now, like magnet eyeliner and lashes. And I like bought those for a while because they're not glued on. So they're not like, if I take off my shirt out and it like bumps them, they'll fall off. But it's really nice to just put your liner on and literally just stick a little lash. I don't know if you could see, but just stick the little lash on.
All right. We got to talk after this, because I literally have been looking for some of those.
Target. I got them at Target. The brand I have to get back to you on. I have it on the bottle because it comes with the eyeliner and it comes with lashes. They have thicker ones than this. I like them thinner and just like fanned out a little. So this is the one of the options. I would say that's like my little beauty trick right now. So if I don't feel like doing my makeup, I'm like liner and put that on.
I love it. And that these are like really super. I'm in the process of trying to partner with because I've been wanting to use them and partner with a company.
Oh, nice.
So I'm in the process of working on that. So
okay.
Yes. For people right now that can't get the lash extensions like they're used to, and
exactly. So like, and then it's like, if you can't get the lash extensions you're usually used to getting every like 2 to 3 weeks or whatever, or you can always do glue on ones as well. But for me, like if I don't have my lashes on, I don't I sometimes don't look as feminine. Like, that's not a big deal. Like, I don't care. But if I'm going out, sometimes it's nice to just be like, boom, boom. Okay. You know,
Yes.
so I just feel like it just kind of like brightens you up a little and makes you look like you haven't been stuck in the house for weeks.
Right, right. Oh my gosh, I love that. Great idea. Perfect.
Yes.
So I'm just going to wind her up here. And
Okay.
what I like to finish with is one question, and it pertains to what we were talking about, I think. But if you were on a deserted island, with or without electricity, we'll put that out there,
Okay.
and
Okay.
you could only have one beauty product, what would it be?
Oh boy. I struggle between two things. One would be a razor. I'm hairy, so I would like to have a razor. But like, if I'm on a desert island, no one's there. Like, do I really need a razor? So I would say like lotion or something to moisturize,
Okay.
because you're in that sun. Got to keep that moisture there. I don't want to get those wrinkles and stuff.
Yes.
So I would say moisturizer.
Oh my gosh, I love it. And I love like the different areas when I've like asked people this question, which ways they go. So I love it. Yes, I would. Yeah. Some people are like, I don't care about the sun. I don't care if I get sunburned. I want this. But some people are like,
Sure.
I want moisturized. I'm going to be dry. So that's awesome.
Yeah,
So
sure.
that's fantastic. I love that. So do you want to just end here with where everybody can find you, on social media, of course, if you have a website, or, where in Oshkosh they can find you as
Yes. Of course, yes. I am on Facebook and Instagram. Nikki B. Stylen. That's what I was saying earlier. Nick Stylen is without a G. Nikki B. Stylen. And my website is nikkibstylen.com. And I am at Urban S Salon in Oshkosh on Main Street. So I am taking new clients and love what I do.
Yeah, so if you guys she'd be perfect if you guys are looking for a fun cut or color or makeover. I do work behind the chair 2 days a week, but she is fantastic. And I would definitely recommend her for a fun, sassy, funky
Awesome.
haircut and or color.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes, very cool. So I'll put in the details to all of your information so
Sure.
people can get a hold of you that way. But thank you so much for taking the time. And I know we've got a little more time on our hands now, but I am so grateful that you were able to do that. And well, hopefully we'll see you back. We could talk another topic on another day. I've got things in my mind too. So, but yeah, everybody stay well, and we will see you on the next one.